This is how to read Jin Ping Mei Chapter 23, Embroidered Portrait Book. Gambling on chess and pinger, losing money. Spying on Pan's disappearance in Zhangchun Chapter Book. Jade flute watching the wind. And playing in the moon room, golden lotus eavesdropping on Zhangchun Wu. 1. The excitement of answering questions. From the poetry book to the portrait book. This simple change in the title once again highlights the good intentions of the rewriter. Song Huilian is the protagonist in chapters 22 to 26. Her story follows chapter 21, which opens the 3.0 version of Contest for Favor, and is of great significance. She uses her own story to provide a natural stage for the four corners to compete for favor, and becomes a dazzling feature that cannot be ignored in the first half of the novel. Last time, Song Huilian first caught the reader's attention, but this time it is Song Huilian's important growth process. The title of the poem is Yu Xiao watches the wind racing against the moon, and golden lotus eavesdrops on Zhangchun Wu. The protagonists of the two sentences are respectively Yu Xiao and Pan Jinlian, but they actually point to Song Huilian's adultery in the snow cave. In this way, it is a metaphor for Song Huilian. Is it possible? Not good now. Yes, not good enough. The title of the embroidery book is Betting on the Chessboard and the Vase, and Losing Money, Watching the Hidden Side of Pan in Tibetan Spring. On the surface, this expands Song Huilian's incident into two incidents, burning a pig's head and committing adultery in a snow cave. In essence, Pinger loses money expresses the important connotation of the structure of the novel. After the 21 chapters of the battle for favor are determined, Pan Jinlian and Li Ping, the two protagonists, are about to start a death battle. Here is the first signal, and the first signal lays the clues of Pan's potential and Pinger's defeat. After Song Huilian's death, Pan Jinlian discovered that Li Pinger was pregnant. During the 27th visit to the Great Rack of Jade Pavilion, and a full-scale frontal war would begin and never get back together. From this we can see the far-reaching purpose of the title of this chapter. This is the secret of the novel and the deep interest of literature. 2. The romance of the garden beauty gang, roasting a pig's head with a piece of firewood. Another year has passed since the beginning of this episode, probably on the 4th day of the first lunar month. The three beauties from the garden beauty gang were playing chess in Li Pinger's room. Playing chess by yourself is beautiful, and so is the beauty in the garden. But when the snow falls in the market, you become a lowly person. The bet that follows is astonishing to the aesthetician. The three beauties played chess to bet on a pig's head. Let's bet 5 cents off silver, the host. 3 cents off Swilly Bayantiri, and 3 cents of Spiffy Arabi. Let's teach Lang's wife Song Huilian Toku Kapik Shatortus. He side Hekan Kofefi off a fifth of Here, Bernard Topulp. It sounds realionably, and it feels slick kentinged. Obviously, this is a word liety. Shekin bibo equen, play chess. Enjoy flowers and stenginged. Eat baguettes, have a pot of finwin, and a plate frostic. This is Theramans with oceans. Theromancy off Jin Ping Mei, compared with the dream of Fredmanson's Thibabai with Pin Crawford, and eats thematin follow what Bethuskin Tintenic. Hitches McMoralistas. Note the question is, how did Ingenly Aquarix? Das cow still remanendenda? O via Slippingen Doriand. Sade hold me and the giga for Fienton Song Huilian Hadafin tell roasting pig heads. In this case, Panjin Lion Askedred test. Doylist and awaities. I want you to burn a fizz. Will you diet? There's sold soft to quartz. Garden Bodhi Hylas Blix. If theory Salozer, Edos a stack a muteden. It's Slipinger, Lippinger Boudip shed with Ermamanagi Antindia. Fifniang Gansbury Anstia. Inul Thio a Tortorix Stoano Nain. At this time, Song Huilian Bagationtant, Iden Thavadamatan Toddy. Sim collecting Misty's Wu Yu Niang. Can he ask you what a coachum? Can yaut ich mahook? It's normal for Sagentalig. This is Nollingerbo. Idern South Ethic Swing Continuing. And or direct superiors. Of that I'm, any family letter, concubini Orvan Torix. This point Camber Terror Reader Nov Spring Plicting, or Dream of Fredman's Chapter 61. Sicka makes Strubla Kenting because of Sunqua Fleffers. Ang Beko Zedishments. But no her pausending. She was Asig Doria Wyani, and her Amidia Biani Azamamis. In other words, except among King, Nona Hatharagu and Tanti. naturaliustes taking with who ver you air, I fial wanda seem. Ask my basa figures, if what taking interpens, Simon kinga shikaram. Why you anying is telenar. Pangenly and in Torridis, Sung William Hannah Storant. And is still thigana fericalafum, manager secretary. How manapi pled were. However, Yuxi aper swata darity, so snotamica penjani, Sung William Sansers how keld when he anquinged, so shisignum, then shuan tubrant. As expected, Godo thekich and stav, scoop out a pofwetter, shava thepic shivindondan. Putonly along bequeast mix it with the liguafol off. Phenylandinized, when it is ready, fasten the parentor. After an hour, Vella skinafi filled weldled. It will be for graflefend. Idas mukmara perprecta dreamo Fredmansons. Idas athat sitsamen Jin Ping Mei Chapter. Roasted pigi gedwafisha cake. Okay, let's stop to contefin toffee. It was so obviously one Iang and Sannying host could hurt aborty. So why did Yuxi and Jashanes? Why did Songhua Layajing? Because Shasafra Fianafif, Panjan Lion Sima Deladri, but Cheta didn't kula wintingi. Shahaja standent exanzamium, but Panjan Lian han fifth mother ho ha bean vivortalif, Theti Francisco Kodol. What's more, Song William Sadradality. Hiskis completalifime, publicity, before jetting to Fikushanes, Song Hualian Aquilatuliety. Therefore, passing Panjanlian's provocation and test, Sheffinalacosto, compromising Shefuf burning Gapuk Shvefiafadai, their sult was frug, Vegarden Buifarefer, and Panjanlian was Toria's test. I've song Hilian Heligenzo Warenis Dosikusti, Remind Humblado Shundis, and work hard Talklickstun, then Thestri Myfintif. However, Song William Wasmandians, 3. Mosquitoes are slapped because their mouth hurts people. Thepik Shedisburn, how to distribute. Vegarden is in third, and the main romastic, closer to Thikachin, Sol Pandanli Ansagentis. However, Mingulu was rafel. First, has saved a portion Fian you, and second, has suggested, eating Gatinthagard otherwise, Legiar sense. Will you in Vithether? Apparently, Tinagarden Bewefentant, started eating pigged. Is a Trila delicious? Tasty, Theboti Sprasheshta. And Lippinger Velictarictixic. In order to shawastrict, IQTPCN hearted, you meta yourself, try it. Song Hilian code tawad 3 etan taunts. When Zong Hilian Teshantesh, Chahadaka Wout Wantunts. This remains Mafendi Shishuak Senu, Gairong Gon Si debatarids. So Giga Himisher, other Slaudatham, and Hasaid. How can you carry a quit will it lit later, whenever Huasender, Semyon Wolduf Tingrol. When hast, Adernid out of a bar upstairs. This is the level. And for many people it is simply impossible to cross. After eating the pig head, only Wu Yunyang's share was left. What did she think? It's ABIT and even everyone wins the bet. Butit dos Mephostoffen. We care about this. Just for the occasion. Was Isters will have acquired tech. And Calcister Udome. What's the hindranting? It's better than Bentondanti. Justificul tours, is what is stand for good. Why you anyang menplicens, it's not good to Buntorin 10, and Belithaloser, hide on 12 to Victorin Terzans. It's a na system, can you hearth a subert? I think it should to killik. You garden be a tall ezol. Ya know how to play chiz. You play like these, but we don't now, should we talk Yushu? I fear celebrating, why not just occurrings? Wouldn't it banneker tontos? Okay. Every onegreed, then he of Gamblafara fairest. And then the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and big, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th roomsard. Sunksharaf usta parapasha say a sasha say shasha 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 say shasha 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 shasha. Next is then in Tora Fafif, doya still remandin torrent? It's thebert diuphanarum. However, in order Tora to be a Lagoshenshans, twi Torgavafa Fuldarasti Festivishenden. Finally, on the 10th of Intunen, Leipinger Triatatar, during the Brebra Conjurings Room in the Garden, Simon Kinkum back. And then during Gafef and Tora Fefk, Sung William Tika Krishingt. After all, the Temafor per bone Talegs, and kissing Gitzel Fentis. But after all, Sinsi and Scalafala Gavsikan Zainzens and NNNzens. This short-term contact was dendintant. Have a good to mend. Hyphen. Fellest meeting Ben Tweensing Huila Glen Tendazizizis. Simon King was wordies. There was no plikla feffel. So he asked Panjay and Leon to borrow her house for use. In Fengyu Field, Panjan Lion washes Dizlikos. It was just a Matora phone tour. But watheded it in two stuentus. Teach him to staherita. Ihavino placepitum. Evan if I obey you. He won't tolerate touchins thief. If you don't believe Kalkun my andasham. If he agrees, I will tolerate. Of course Eppingen tinkenting. But schuld Natala stairs. Because of the Thuravintiskston. Then Panjanli andli Appenschaft Pradigiang 6. Ben coming through a fellafafism. And Shiob bias Verodin Terran show Yangchen Mafendrad. Boost that medezens mawens. Huel Song Huilian. Was saucer van start. In law, which was complevelity. As for a skinkuni. This is an exelix. Cassin my super nastus dues. Shoes westican arban spinakizi. Ken chindurth the fintoran tenefishiniminim. After all, Simon Singh's conscience still remembers shed. Shai snoda kan yang soxam and King Sherford. Hoder astadowawin tarantes. Therefore, Song Huilian hadafinaka faf shishishin shikikaka partial house. And Caldenless bendentin and ten. You must not the fafiristes, lying on thestendriladrend. That gosto fatal theanishizi. But with 7 were testant. Through all cheviers. Song Willian chuan for pulse. The owner off thagard. Song Willian maintingties. The first is. Nothing to compareth. Yesterday a tree adorishis. And a venwortham a wisham. It does a matter as ease. It's just that the thodo lows. These condonis. Halalong havia bearif. Was it a woman? Or a second Mary? Simon Qingdao, Heisel Sora Terman. Ihavibi and Acu Stefonda Fifament Lao Chang. Idern south of the Wetters, a charming couple. Thang first is the Terrafendrin. And Theropronation Suprite, Thotis. The Yari Rapidelicleak. These a condis deferenge. Of course at the Zerix Stulls, but the Dontris Waltz. Quets thus Weffelting. Saying that it Pinjanterans a pritis completely. Provoking Panjaflefis Lizzes. And even Bellet Lafostonto. These conpoint wares. It Medipanjanli and Songri that Botoflivers. Why, it's not the Thotshro or Ladori, but because he tremens. Off the nightmares cooking cakes, shrouds, curtains, arsenic, and event the Jinshin, Shekant Berdulk, and Shekant Berder later theward marriage. Moreover, Simon Kinjasako conspirator and thing tall. Hysis Sulsanat Willis Derricks. As special in Nawafentefen. Therefore, Elthaxaming Kingting, Songulians Funfrientas, Muskudo Sarashapustustup. Naturally, Panjanlian Wold of Stunden, although Songhulian, Horializeterin ticked, was very Korshinden Toyan, it was late. Panjanlian had a lagraphid, when the opportunity, Songhulian Cauldron tint, for Crazy Cat can stand away, and Light Peach Balafos. As mentioned earlier, Songuliandity Fion It's good to have rooms. But what if the core? However, if you have Edrium, you have a tour card. Otherwise if Evan of Flinksman, a Kenyang will fall. Indeed, by committing Gadwing Tengi, Stahat successful Ektun Tikikik. Moreover, Saigan Singlaquin Terrakri. If you want a relafid Kenyang, Yaushold work on Nindle. However, Song Hulian Hanniston and Tian. As seen before, she was busy despairing. Her potentialopone Panjin Lian, as mentioned at Bor, wouldn't easily Helfel Teffantes, because Anoni affair has been going back in time, lipping Razak to Ingling. Asked Longasha Contora Festia. Let Alo Netchin Mai, Panjin Lian has Nafofing, what's more, Sheki Canelsa Shamaristium. In other words, Inanan Viren Mentruf, you must the Oros have a children. Wealth or 6, orphan some backup. Backing, and a night front. Villa difficulty far fo What's more, those cinemais will afusties. However, Song who allian collegialative Shinta thought the tansing, Shu was event so fervon torians, lokedsid ways and surprise, as if extraordinary. What does Xiamian King think of her? Well unpangenly antorixt. Vixamenking Heimsel, Sung Willian Aquaquintorially. At this time, Shet thought that the Fafontrent, Shesid El Redri Antrastiranen, Boot after Song Wi Eldens, when will see how cold intendant. 2. What doth Wavishan Torrenton? Song Willian and Don Defintinias, Suquaso Exatefens, when Thy Replens, Shedel Ked Timuman Dranded. Ya daughter-in-law, we're playing garter, dice, future mathin, quaddle sayuhavitas? In some versions, this phrase was 80, which is obviously, Song Huilian was Quisty place. How do I think war? Saw Song Hilian waso embarrassed couldn't stand up, and Calden stand. Shebla shed on went. 3. What to Thesservin Tories? Song Huilian was Tefen Teffens Bung Chetikad von Tarovstian. It goes with the Tetzelafeatififififififif. Mistif Thwerktendiz. Generally, thys wives and confiant divis. Song Huilian aculi troubled them. What died Thwivistinstian, for, what to Thesservifan torrent? These is probably astiang. All thouch and mevildad. Chemial wasted a fee phenomimi. Standing go Betty and Tiaki, Ying Shun, and Lang Xiangathenden. Song Willian Washnastik, Taus afterwards. Sister-in-law. Just make a doll with. Poor Udeling. Ik now Yuen Tuptang. Perhaps hath the Wungtons. And full tith high branch, and Nalandrilla Karantantas. But this is just Stannis. Helen Chais Macaulay Toric talk. Sean Wolfinthan Torif, but Hedix Frumps. Athethine doth thys deriri, of Pemisusid Tolaventis. Crazy cat can stand away, and light peach balafos. Going back Tothabinge, the first sententift. Reads, Is 8 that adont wartent, beautiwold lickadafi option. He firmly hop a starad willy. How can he expect weckle at etldult? Perhaps a ties realifi. There is something a fia leffel. I've sung a willy an haferum. Wolden chavid waris?
Alright, this part of the story ends here.
Want to know what happened next? Let's listen to the breakdown next time.